What's up, boys? It's Feeds again, back with another video. And today we're going to talk about something I know everyone holds close to their heart. Probably closer than diabetes or heart disease or the girl that broke up with him in high school or the guy that broke up with him in high school. It's Plarium. And before we get started on this, all I gotta do is ask why? 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 Plarium, do you keep doing these things to us? So, we've had a lot of communication. Well, I don't want to say we've had a lot of communication. The community managers have communicated with the community on a pretty regular basis about a lot of the things that's been going on. Everything from the Foley controversy, to the summoning events, to the events in general, to the downtime, to the updates, to the roadmap, to all the really good stuff. And then you have these last week and a half of events, which at first was really good. Great. The game crashes as I complain about it. They must be listening. So you have these two events, and we'll talk about the new hero that got released, because that's the one who they specifically said they were giving to us to try out the new event, or the new effects of Veil and Super Veiled, or whatever it's called, and giving us a great opportunity. So then the event comes out to allow us to see it. And it's not just a simple leveling event. It's not a simple shard opening event. It's nothing simple. It is effectively the same type of crap we had to go through for Foley. Minus the fusions. But for the first event where we had to unlock the character for Foley, it was the exact same event. Not that we've had multiple leveling events recently, or not that we've had a lot of things that have taxed us mentally for this event. Champion training event. Here we go. Let's look at this bad boy. As you can see, they gave us a whole week to do it, by the way. Like a week and a day, actually. And if you look at mine, clearly I'm not even going to touch it. I'll probably do one or two more leveling runs, and I'll probably end about 16,000 points. Hopefully 17,000 for the Legendary Tome, because that's really what I want. The Excruciator, aside from the Veil buff, all her other abilities suck, so I'm not too inclined. Well, I say that prematurely because I don't have her, but they aren't very good currently in the current situation of the game, so I'm not too keen on getting her. But this event alone, I've ranked up two 6 stars, doing the leveling method that works best, leveling all my food up to 15, 16 levels, feeding them to my food, so on and so forth, using chickens, the works. And I've only gotten 10,000 points. But somehow, someone at Plarium thought it was a good idea to say that they were going to allow us to try out this hero with a very easy event. That's not all, though. The cake comes in. The cake really comes in more than anything else. With all of that, they ask us for feedback. So cool. We want an artifact event. Cool. 7-day artifact event. Who isn't excited for that? The last artifact event was good. You could level up 1 to 4, kind of abuse the system a little bit, get your points, collect your stuff, do it. This time around, we have an artifact event, 6,000 points, not that much, you think. You go down here. You don't start getting points until you hit level 4. In addition to that, your rank 6, your 6-star items are 3 points. So effectively, you're going to spend 12,000 to 15,000 silver ranking up a 6-star. And then for 4 levels, you're going to get 12 points. Here's where the kicker is. You get all the points when you hit 16. So 340. So I got 2 items at 16. I spent probably 4 million silver. Just to see what it was like, to see if it'd be more efficient. And I'll tell you what. This is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen. We asked for an event. We get it. But instead of keeping it the traditional way that you had it, so there could be some easy rewards for people to try and catch up or to take advantage of some easy tomes, you turn it into a spinning event. And I'm one who had a lot of silver saved up, have gems to buy silver if I needed to. I have plenty of stuff in the mail to sell if I need silver. There's no limitation to it. And these events just seem to be becoming more and more of not even a whale fest. They're just draining, like mentally and for some financially if you're spending money on this stuff, on this silver, which I think is a horrible idea. But you're making it less and less enjoyable as a community to take advantage of some really good events by making the requirements incredibly stupid. I've been passively playing the training event, which I've been able to do with most events and succeed in them, minus the most recent arena tournaments, because they're just not possible without a ton of money being spent on them. Clearly, you guys, community is growing. The Reddit is if anything, the Reddit's a huge reflection of the community growing, and we have more and more people going on into it. But what do we see? We see these events that are just becoming more and more difficult to accomplish. The Foley event, I get it. It was legendary. I'm okay with that. The Scarhide, I'm okay with those things. But when you constantly put those type challenges in, you deter the people who passively or who do free to play or who don't play 7 days a week and spend a minimum of $100 to $150 a week on the game. You're catering to whales, not even whales at this point. You're catering to the 1% of the 1% who actually do these events and achieve them effectively. Because unless you hoard up stuff for these events, unless you have 50 million servers sitting easy, these events aren't easy. So I ask you, Plarium, this is a question to you, Plarium. Why do you think it's okay for us to do these events and be okay with them and not say anything and not be upset and frustrated? Like, you have a really good product. You have a great skill set. You have a diversity of heroes. There's a lot of functionality. There's a lot of different things creators can do. You're releasing something for the PC. You have all this great content. Even when you reference your guys' roadmap, you have a lot of great things in the works. And then you proceed to put us down this pigeonhole where we have to either spend or play the game as if we know what you're going to expect. So I raise the question, Plarium. Actually, I'll ask myself the question, what do I think Plarium can do better? Here's my recommendation. You crystallize, you roadmap the events you're going to do. You give us the set expectations for those events. Not the rewards, just the expectations. So if we need 12,000 points for a leveling event, let us know, so we can start saving our leveling stuff for those events. If we need to spend, if we're going to have an artifact level event, let us know, so we can save our silver for them. And if you're going to change how those events work without any clarification or clarity, let us know. We, the consumer, want to know. You give us some transparency and some clarity, and I guarantee you'll have a lot less outrage about some stupid stuff like this. But as it currently sits, and the way that these deals, the deals have gotten better, but the challenges and tournaments and all this other stuff have been a complete waste. They're whale hunting, as some people call them. And they are, because you're asking us to spend, you're not asking us, but by doing these events, you're asking us to spend money on the game. And if you want us to spend money, just treat us right. Treat us right and we'll spend more money. But that's it. That's my rant. Anyone that's watching this video, feel free to leave a comment below. Give me your suggestion on what you think they can do better. Plarium, if you're listening, take into some consideration. Let us be an echo chamber for the communities we deal with, the Reddits, the Discords. Let us at least portray that this isn't something we totally enjoy, and we want the game to do better and be more successful, but we also want to have more options and not being forced into having to use a credit card or an expense to try and advance ourselves to this game. There used to be a time when you could spend $60 on a game and you got the full game, and if you wanted to unlock something, you could do it just by sheer hard work. I'm okay with spending money on this game. I spent a little money on this game. I'm okay with that. But at the point when you start doing this type of stuff, you become another Apex Legends, you become another Anthem, you become like all the big bad companies out there. And I get it's a mobile game, it's a gacha game. We're expected to spend. That's okay. But when you start doing this stuff, it really turns off creators and players from your game. So that'll be it, guys. I'll leave the question to you. What do you think Plarium can do better? If you think they can do any better, go ahead and leave a comment below. Feel free to hit me up in Discord or on Reddit and see if you have any more questions or want to talk to me one-on-one. But aside from that, guys, that's it. I just raised the question. Just answer me this, Plarium, if you can. Why can't you guys do better? Why can't you guys do better? So that'll be it, guys. I appreciate you stopping by and listening to this rant. And you guys have a great night. And hopefully, if you're still on the game and not mad at Plarium, keep summoning. And if not, by all means, hit me up and let me know what you're playing now so we can look at the comments.
It's gonna be a left click.